I watch a lot of reels, shorts. You know, you get ideas from other people. Browse around, you're flipping. Well, this woman made this dip, this cool summer dip with Jell-O. I had this. Cool Whip. She used graham crackers and vanilla wafers as crackers to the dip, but I'm going to put my own spin on it. She added a log of cream cheese, some orange zest, and I'm going to put my own spin on it. Oh, and I had this. It was a good idea, and I chose this flavor because half the ingredients I had. And I wanted to try something different, test it out on the cheap. And that's exactly what I'm doing. This is orange extract. So I went the real cheap route. I usually buy Philadelphia cream cheese, but I want to make this very light and fluffy, and I want to keep it in the fridge. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the freezer yet, but I'm going to let you know. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, whipping up this dessert, not to be used as a summer dip, but to be used more as a bowl of ice cream, a bowl of Jell-O. And I'm going to put my own spin on it. I bought the cheaper version of whipped cream cheese, and I'm only going to use half because I feel it will add the substance that it needs to hold its form. And I could have bought crumbs for more money. It was double the amount, but I just bought a pie crust because I really love pie crust. I'm not making a pie. I'm going to crumble this up. I felt it was worth it for the price, and it was a smaller amount for the first test run. And I love pie crust sprinkled all over stuff like that. So I'm going to break it down and sprinkle it on top. And I'm going to use these ingredients. And I'm going to use some fresh orange zest because I had one orange. I had this. I'm going to use half a box of this to match the 8-ounce package of this. Half of this. Crumble this. I had this. And I had this. So let's get to it. Let's see how it comes out. This took 1 minute to do. I love a thick pie crust. And I do that's a big part of the pie for me. So this was perfect. Crumbled it up. And I'll put it in a Ziploc bag and use it for future servings. This was frozen. And I let it thaw out just a little bit. I'm going to take half of the whipped cream cheese and add it. Mix it in. I'm going to take half of the 16-ounce box of Jell-O. And this is something I had. That's why I went with the orange theme. And it was an orange theme in the video that I saw because I feel the whole package would be too much. I'm going to take some orange extract. I had this, again, using up what I have, and the fruit. I have this one navel orange. I made sure I washed and scrubbed the outside of it. If I don't use it today, it's going to be wasted. And I have an old grater. And the orange zest, I guess I'll use that side. Let's see how that turns out. Not really sure. Maybe it's a little too small. How about this side? Let's try this side. I would have thought this would have been too big, this side. Let's see. No, I guess that's the side to use. I thought it would have been too big. Now I'm going to give this a mix. I was very heavy on the zest. And now I'm going to cut open the orange and get it ready for tomorrow or the next day's snack. But I used what I had. I bought a few more ingredients. And let's see if this turns out the way I planned it to turn out. Now, in the video, the woman used a whole log of Philadelphia cream cheese to make it more dense, more thick. I was going for the more fluffy, more airy kind of dessert because I wasn't making it for a summer dip. I'm making it to eat more as a bowl of ice cream. I lick the bowl a little bit. I think it's going to come out really good. If I used this whole package, it would have been way too sweet. Using half of whipped cream cheese was smart. Let's see how it comes out, I'm going to place it in the freezer. And let's see what it looks like and what it tastes like after a few hours. So here's the finished product. I took the smallest portion. The consistency looks really good. I added another dollop of Cool Whip on top and a lot of the pie crust. So let's give it a go. Let's see the consistency. Ooh. I'll make a little bit of a mess. Let me get some of that more of that pie crust. The consistency. Just right. Adding a half of whipped cream cheese gave it all it needed, not a whole log of the solid, dense cream cheese log. You know what I mean, the bar. I would definitely do this again. I have 2 more portions in the freezer for the week. Oh, it came out great. In my opinion, you do have to add a little bit of cream cheese. Delicious. And I love pie crust. It'll only get better. It's very orangey. And I feel I could have used maybe a little less orange jello. That was a big box. Well, I'll mess around with it. You make it to your liking. Very tasty. This was in the freezer for at least 3 hours. The consistency is perfect. I added a lot of orange zest and I really taste it. It's prominent. In the video that I watched, the lady used vanilla extract. Like an orange vanilla, like a creamsicle. I just put my own spin on it. Delicious.